my wife and Baldwin's mother, was recently uncovered as a ginger in hiding.
This news shocked and appalled us, but I'm sure it had the same effect for you at home. And we're making a donation to the Ginger Harvest Fund, which rounds up gingers in hiding and butchers them. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
It's a family tradition. On this inaugural episode of Like Father, Like Son, I pass the knife on to my son, Baldwin. Son, it's time for your first slaughter.
Goodbye, Mom.
Cranberries.
Still alive. Just a little bit longer. And we're good.
Now, to finish her off, make an incision in her neck, then drain the blood, and we'll use it later.
When the population got way too high, the world had to eat, so gingers had to die. Cooking tasty meals will show you how it's done. Like father, like son.
Look at the history here. All the meals we've made together as a family. All for the education of you at home.
But enough with the legacy. Let's cook.
All right. Today we're going to start with the classic combination of ground teeth and fingernails, harvested from Baldwin's mom herself.
I know it's a partisan debate, but humanitarians and cannibals can live together. I mean, just look at my parents, married for over a quarter of a century. She'll always be with me now. And in her memory, I vote we use her favorite spice, tarragon.
Yeah. So much like the Native Americans with the buffalo, we like to harvest and use all the parts of the human and only human.
Well, good thing I have her second favorite spice on hand, thyme. This'll pair magnificently.
Oh, goodness sakes, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to clean up this mess. We'll be right back.
The USDA released a study this week about the betterment of society through the consumption of gingers.
The population has stabilized.
Crime has decreased 65%.
You can't say that on air.
What is so wrong about wanting to cook real food? It tastes better.
We've worked for generations to build our brand. We're not gonna ruin it in one episode.
Change can be a good thing.
On air in 3, 2.
Hi. We're going to take the seasoned cutlet and put it in a small skillet on a medium-high heat. You know, you can use the fat from the belly of the kill for added flavor.
Butter would be better, but I'm gonna start on our side. First, break your cauliflower.
And if you don't happen to have cauliflower handy, well, baby hands work just as well.
Simply break your cauliflower into bite-sized pieces. Then you're gonna cube up some squash and some zucchini.
Or you can use adult fingers and mashed brains instead.
Or don't, and your food will taste better. Human is nasty.
We'll be right back to plate the dish.
Do you have a neighbor you suspect might be a ginger?
Just play them some smooth jazz. If they don't react, they've got no soul.
Why do you feel the need to be creative?
Because I'm not you.
You are not good enough to just be you. You are my son. Now act like it.
On air in 3, 2.
And we're back. The meat is done, the sides are done, now it's time to plate it.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, we're not just making a meal, we're cultivating an experience. Folks, Dad's a little behind the times. Let's just cut to commercial and I'll catch him up.
Hello, mates. What do you do if you find a ginger in the wild? Pull out your weapon of choice.
Surveys show that less people are full-fledged cannibals. I mean, even our ratings show that. We've got to bridge the gap between cannibals and humanitarians. Get both demographics on board. Otherwise, our legacy will just die on its own.
You are trying to fix something that is beyond you. Leave it alone and follow our recipes.
On air in 3, 2.
As a special treat, we're gonna finish up by making my famous cranberry sauce. First, what you'll need is some sauteed onions and some vegetable broth. Then, we're gonna throw in some rosemary, just for some kick. Finally, it's time for the star of our show, those cranberries.
You know, you could use blood instead.
Excuse you?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's nothing human in this at all.
Well,
Add some blood.
no, they have completely different pH levels.
Yeah, look, try it just for fun, right?
No.
Just say it.
Blood is not a substitute for cranberries! I don't recommend it, but if you want to, you could substitute blood for cranberries. Dad, would you hand me the blood?
Here you go.
Oops, oh, silly me, always dropping things. Anyway, if you wanted to, you would use the same ratio of blood that you will cranberries.
You know, that doesn't look right.
Well, yeah, the onions make it look lumpy. We'll just let this combine for another minute. We'll give the final product a taste.
No, doesn't even taste like blood.
Yeah, you're right. For the first time on this show, we've combined cannibalistic and humanitarian cooking styles.
Our past is who we are. The only thing you've proven me today is that you are no son of mine.
You want me to be like you? Okay. I can do that. Kill the cameras.
Wait, what?
I said kill the cameras.
What? What?
Hello and welcome back to Like Father, Like Son, where I'm preparing a cranberry glazed pork. Although, like I said, if you don't have pork, legendary chef who's stuck in the past will do just fine. Although, it's a bit tasteless.
When the population got way too high, the world had to eat, so gingers had to die. Cooking tasty meals will show you how it's done. Like father, like son.
Hello and welcome back to Like Father, Like Son, where we are preparing a give me that one more time. A cranberry. Hi, and hello and welcome back to Like Father, Like Son, where I'm preparing a cranberry glazed pork. Can't get my finger in there. I'm not gonna lick it. A legendary chef who's stuck in the past will do just fine, although it's a bit tasteless. Wink! Let's do it! Wait, you don't think that particular shot's usable?